All right, in this video, we're going to take this esxi host we just created in the previous video. It's still running on the VMware player. I will move that to the actual physical hardware at some point in the future. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll just keep the VMware player. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter for this. We're just going through how to upload existing VMDKs to the ESX environment, the hypervisor environment. Yeah, so what we have here is 0 virtual machines storage. So we're just going to load one of the machines up into this. I think I said that a couple times. You should be able to come over here and say, go deploy this from a VMDK. I don't want to hassle with this. It's a little bit more researching to get that working for me. So I'm just going to go to what I know, which is using the VMware workstation tools to get this in there. I downloaded the newest version of VMware Workstation, put it in an evaluation period, got a license for it, didn't apply it here, just wanted to, show that this is a fast way to get this stuff in. What we're going to do is we're going to open up one of the VMs we created earlier, and it'll be this SUSE thing that we did for the SAP installation. You can see here it's got this configuration for RAM and processors and whatnot. Under the VMware tab, you have this thing called Manage. One thing to start off with, you might have to change the hardware compatibility if you have an older version of Workstation than 16 or a newer version of the ESX that's not 7. Right? So that just means I'm going to come in here and change it to ESX 7 or ESX 6.7. It should be fine in 16. Everything I'm using here is fairly new, so I'm going to leave it there. You'll have the ability to either modify your existing VM or clone it off to another one and use that. Either way is fine. With that, we're going to take this guy that's not running, go to Manage, and I'm going to say Upload to my host, which I don't remember the IP address. Right there. Clicky, copy, paste, minimize, put the host name in. And my username is root in this case, unless you've assigned it to something else. Well, it's my username, so I'm using root. Yes. Oh, I'm bad. My secret password that I hardly ever remember. Let's see if that works. Okay. Not now. I don't want to remember this. And I'm going to pick that data store, 170 gigabytes free, assuming the actual hard drive on the physical host is going to be bigger in the order of terabytes, but in this case, not. It's okay because we only have to worry about 150 gigabytes out of the 170. I click Finish, and what I should get is a progress bar that shows me the state of it loading up into this hypervisor, if you will. Going over here, at this point, we now have the virtual machine listed with all the configurations for it. You can't start it, obviously, because it's still loading. I'm not really sure what the limitations are in terms of esxi, the free version here, and the licensed one. Certainly, there will be a lot of crimping involved. One of the crimps I don't know if exists or not, if there's ability to create a snapshot. Now, I guess I can take a snapshot, so that's good. We'll test this after it's done, but if you can take a snapshot here, it's something I don't think you can do with the player. Yeah, it's not there, but you can do with Workstation. Let's see if it lets me manage. Where are you? Watch me not be able to find it. Where are you, snapshot taker? Oh, that's right. It's called snapshot. Take snapshot. And, it's available. It's a really neat little way of saying, I'm going to take a snapshot. I'm going to do something drastically damaging potentially to the VM guest. And if it works, great. Get rid of the snapshot. If it doesn't, revert back. Anyway, I'm going to put this on pause right now because this is going to take a really long time to upload this guy. If I can find the pause button. And I come back a couple hours later, or I have to check 3 o'clock to see how long it's taken. And it just finished. which means minimize that. Log back into here. Root. Secret password. Don't save. Log in. Is it still running? Appears to be still running. Okay. Why am I not getting in? It's a good question. I'm just wondering how much drive space. It took some drive space. Okay, so it loaded. Opening client. I have no idea why this is taking so long, so let's just do this. Copy. Close. Now let's get rid of the view. Desktops. Run that. Go here. It's responding. I just don't know why it's not logging in. I logged in that time. So maybe something was cached or something. Don't save. Anyway, I should have one VM there, and there it is. We saw that earlier. And I can start this. There's a big start button right there. I'll click it up here. And click here for more details. Why did we fail to power on after all that? Monitor loop. Try it again. When else fails, just power on again. Maybe it didn't load correctly. And then it failed again. So let's put it on pause for a second. And just snipping around, it says the number of virtual CPUs 4 is greater than the number of physical CPUs 2. Okay. So let's just go change that, just for giggles. Where would that be? I think that would be, where is, there, right there, 4 CPUs. I thought I could change it. Edit. I'm just going to say take 2. Save. Gigabytes of RAM, fine. Does that work? Power on. There it goes. Aha, I read the documentation, folks. 2 virtual. I thought it was allowed. Yeah, there you are. So you can see right here, it's like, okay, we're starting up the environment. It's worked pretty well. It does beg the question. Oops, come back. Hi, let that go. And say ex over me. That's esxi free versus paid. What are the differences? I'll look at license limitations. What I should have done before to recommend it. It says okay. So free, it says maximum CPUs is 8. Now it's definitely said 2 was the maximum. Maybe if I put my license in there, it would be fine. But anyway, see right here, we've got this guy running. It's what we wanted to do. Woohoo, good, fine. Let's just power it off. And how many CPUs do I have on this box? Task manager, performance, CPU, resource monitor. 1 CPU. That's definitely less than 8. Assuming it's got more than 1 core. That would be horrible if it only had 1 core. Maybe it only has 1 core. Explain why things are so slow. However, maybe it's just saying I can't have that many because I have too many. So vCPUs is 2. Let's try this. I'm gonna close you. Can I just do this? Can I do 2 and then expand that guy out a little bit? Cores per socket 2. Won't let me. 1. It's really kicking me, not letting me add more. That's sad. Anyway, that's it. I'll figure out. Would like if I move this off to the physical hardware. Maybe this is a determining factor. I would need more than the CPUs listed here. Maybe it's a limitation on the machine. I'm not sure. And of course, this. Oops, keep going backwards. This document isn't from VMware. I'll go look that up to see what the limitations are. Max physical, I only have one CPU. vSuper VM V8, that would be great. Anyway, that's it. The video's pretty much how to move it over, and that's all she wrote. I'll talk to y'all later. I think I'm in the keyboard is not working. There you go.